So Shabbat Shalom. I had my eyes dilated, so we're going to see how much I can read or remember without. We'll turn to page 14 for Yedid Nefesh. Turn to page 15 for Lechune Rananam. Together, page 16. מפניו כל הארץ.
אמרו הגויים, אדוני מלך, אפיקון תבל בהתאימות, ידין עמים במישרים.
ישמחו השמיים ותגר הארץ, ירם הימן עליו כל אלוהו, יעלו שדי וכל אשר בו, איי איי איי, אשר עננו כל עצי ההר לפני אדוני כימה, כימה לשפוט הארץ, לשפוט בדן וצדק, והאמין באמונתו, יאללה 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 We'll go from one song to another, turning to page 18. מזמור שירו לאדוני, שיר חדש, כי נפלאות עשה, הושיעתו, ימינו, וזרועתו, הודיע אדוני ישועתו, הנה הגויים כי לא צדקתו, זכר חסדו ואמונתו, Eloheinu, Hariu Adonai kol haaretz, Yitzu v'ranenu v'zameru, Gomer l'Adonai v'chino, V'chinor v'kol zevra, B'chatzotrot v'kol shofar, Hariu lifnei hamelech Adonai, Yiram hayam Eloho, Tevel v'yoshveva, Turn to page 19. Adonai Melach Yegud. Romevu Adonai Eloheinu leishtachavu le'achar kadsho. Romevu Adonai Eloheinu leishtachavu le'achar kadsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romevu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romevu. Romevu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu le'achar kadsho. Romevu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu le'achar kadsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romevu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romevu. On page 20, we rise, hearing the praise and the voice of God. Hello. seated. We'll turn to page 21 to welcome the Shabbos bride, Lachadoti. Lechadoti likat kala yarana 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela ay 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 shamar bezachor veribor echad ishmianu el hameyuchad Adonai echad ushmo echad l'shemo tiferet v'helitzina Lechadoti likat kala yarana 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela ay 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 Lechadoti likat kala yarana 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela ay ay likat Shabbat lechuven echad ki mekor ha'aracha mirosh mikerem סוף מעשה במחשבה תהילה Lechadoti likat kala yarana 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela ay ay turn the page Lechadoti likat kala yarana 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela ay ay yameinu sotim frotim et Adonai taritzi ayadish ben parti venismecha venagila Lechadoti likat kala yarana 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela ay 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 Lechadoti likat kala yarana 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela Shalom ateret balam galam betzimcha u'betzochola tov emunei amsekula oichala v'oichala Lechadoti likat kala yarana 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela ay 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 Lechadoti likat kala yarana yarana You may be seated. The song for Shabbat, page 23. Mizmor shir liyom hashabbat tov leodo l'Adonai ulezamer l'shimcha elyon ulezamer l'shimcha elyon Mizmor shir liyom hashabbat tov leodo l'Adonai ulezamer l'shimcha elyon ulezamer l'shimcha elyon Nehagil b'boker chastecha תמונתך בלילות עלה אסור ולנדם עלה היגיון ותינוק מזמור שיר ליום השבת טוב לאורו לאדוני ולזמר לשמחה עליון ולזמר לשמחה עליון מגלו נסך אדוני ונשמתך השם
Tzaddik Adam
יפרח קרש בנון יזכה Sheni Meranadim Hagid Ki Ashar Adonai Tzuri Menoatavo. The last Psalm of Kabbalah Shabbat, page 24.
Adonai Malach Yerushalayim. Lavish Adonai Al Titazar. Al Tikon Tevel Al Timot. Nachon Kisacha Me'az Me'olam Atah. Nasehu Neharot Adonai. Nasehu Neharot Kolam. Yisu Neharot Tochyam. Mikolot Ma'im Radim Anirim Mishpereim. Adir Bamaron Adonai. Menotecha Nenu Me'od. Melech Kananan Ha'oretz. Adonai Leoreth Yamim.
Mourner's Kaddish, page 24. Those observing a yard site or in the period of mourning, please join with me. Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rava. V'almad yivrach cherutei v'yamlech malchutei. V'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei techol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala u'bizman kariv yimru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rava mevorach le'olam olamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitzhadar v'yitzaleh v'yitzalal Shmei d'kudsha b'richu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damaran v'yalma v'yimru Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. V'yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. You may be seated. So before Pesach, at the fast of the firstborn, I made a little siyum on the conclusion of Pirkei Avot, which we've been going through, over the last basically 2 years. So I went over the last few myself to catch up to make it, end, but we still have to go over them a little bit. So the 5th Mishnah of chapter 6 says, Al tevakesh gedula le'atzmach. Don't try to lift yourself up to a high position. Don't val tachmod kavod, and don't be jealous of positions of honor. Yoter melimudach aseh, ve'al titavesh l'shulach chanam shel malachim. Let your actions exceed your learning. We've talked about this several times, about the balance between doing right and spending all of our time studying. We have to get out and do, not only sit and learn. And don't crave the table of kings. Why? Shulchancha gadol b'shulchanam. Because honestly, our table's better. The kitrach gadol mikitram, and our crown is better. Why? V'ne'aman hu b'al malachtach. Our employer, HaKodesh Baruch Hu, she'yaslem lach sachar v'chulatach, is guaranteed to compensate you for your labors. The king, the government, royalty, not necessarily. And we see this balance, elsewhere in Pirkei Avot and in the Jewish tradition overall, this concern of, you need a government. A government's really important. It keeps people from causing trouble with each other, and hopefully also creates a system to feed the hungry and the children and the poor, and make sure that basic needs are met. It's very hard to have a private road, and private schools get kind of complicated as well. So having certain parts of society that are functioning under a functioning government is helpful. But there's a concern. If you are trying to curry favor with those in power, well, if they are no longer in power, then you may find yourself in trouble. And we see that, the classic example of this is Joseph, right? That in Joseph's lifetime, he was the right hand of Pharaoh. Joseph dies, a new Pharaoh comes along and says, you know what? I'm not those Jews, I can live without them. And instead creates this, goes into slavery. Now that's obviously an extreme example, but the rabbis have this concern of, that power is seductive. And being in the situation of great power is, it's exciting. I will say, just having had the opportunity, a few months ago to shake the hand of the president, it was very exciting. And yet, I don't want to say, I don't want my whole, rabbinate to be about trying to be the famous rabbi who is the rabbi to the stars, the rabbi to the president. I mean, there are those rabbis out there, and I don't see that as a, let them enjoy and do good deeds and all that. That's important. But we can't all be striving for that. And if we are, it creates lots of other conflicts and challenges. So the question, I think, ultimately is, how do we focus our energy on doing the right thing in our communities, studying Torah in order that we make our communities better? And that is something that all of us can strive for. You don't need to be a rabbi to study Torah. You don't have to be a rabbi to go, serve in a food bank. You don't have to be a rabbi to plant for the hungry. You don't have to be a rabbi to provide food for the hungry. You don't have to be a rabbi to provide clothing and shelter and work and education. All of us have the opportunity to make our communities better, to make our synagogue better, to make our homes better, to make our neighborhoods better, to make our city and our state better. Not just one person. And I think this is the other, the balance of this text also is saying, don't think that only one person can make a difference, because all of us have that opportunity. So hopefully we'll continue to work on that each and every week, and of course be grateful to have Shabbat to rest and recuperate and put our oxygen mask back on, so that way we can go out and do all the good things in the rest of our week. So we'll continue with the Mariv service, and lovely to have a minyan. So we rise, page 28, for the call to worship.
Baruch Adonai HaMelech.
Baruch Adonai Borach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMelech Le'olam Va'ed.
May be seated. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu Melech Asher V'Ro Haravim Haravim B'Okma B'Tesharim U'B'Nimra.
Umamir Yom U'Mevi Laila, Umavdil Ben Yom U'Laila, Adonai Tzevot Shema, Echad V'Kayam, Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai HaMariv Haravim. Ahavat Olam Bet Yisrael Amcha Avta. Torah Mitzvot Ukim HaMishpatim Otanu Limad כן אדוני אלוהינו, בשוכבנו ובקומנו, נשיח בחוקיך, ונשמח בדברי תורתך, ולמצוותיך לעולם עד. כי הם היינו לאורך ימינו, לאורך ימינו, ובהם נגע יומם ולילה, יומם ולילה. מאמתך תסיר ממנו לעולמים, ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע
ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ברוך שם כולם.
ואהבת את
אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל ידך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך, ושכבך ובקומך, וקשרת מאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. והיה משום מצוותי אשר אנוכי מצווה. על בני ישראל. עשיתם את אמתו, זרקתם מצוות, אדוני, ועשיתם אותם בלוטתו, חבר וכם ביניכם, אשר אתם נתונים אחריהם. תזכרו ותשמעו קולותיי, ואתם קדושים אני אדינכם, שצאתי לדמת. לכם, אמן.
אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
אמן, ונכל זכינו, page 32, כי הוא אדוני אלוהינו, ואין לו תכונה. סגרו תנקר ותת מספר.
ומלכותו ברצון קימלו עליהם. משה בני ישראל הכנו שירה ושמחה רבה, ואמרו כולם, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה. מלכותך ברעמנך, בוקע ים לפני משה, זה אלינו ויאמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר, כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, גיא ישראל.
So on the right side of page 33, I'm thinking of Israel, which the last Pesach was a little bit rocky there, and I pray for the peace of Jerusalem. As a mother comforts her children, so I myself will comfort you, says Adonai, and you will find peace in Jerusalem.
Past troubles will be forgotten, hidden from sight. Jerusalem will be a delight, her people a joy, and you will find peace in Jerusalem.
None shall hurt or destroy in all my holy mountain, says the Creator whose throne is heaven, says Adonai who seeks peace in Jerusalem.
Each month at the new moon, each week on Shabbat, all people, all my children shall worship me, says Adonai, who will also find peace and consolation in Jerusalem.
We rise for Vashamru on page 34, followed by the Chatzi Kaddish, and then, followed by that, we take time for our Amidah, giving thanks for the gift of Shabbat.
Veshamru
Bnei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat, לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת,
לעשות את
השבת, לדורותם ברית עולם.
ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת, לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת, לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת, לדורותם ברית עולם. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה,
אמן.
ועמד גברה כנותי, וימליך מלכותי, בחיי חורו ועמך, וחיי לכל בית ישראל. בגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמרה מבורך, לעולם 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 יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלך, שמי לקודשה בריחו לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה, תושמעתה לנחמתה, דמירן בעלמה, במהרה אמן.
Finished your personal prayer. Vayachulu is on page 47. We remain standing.
Mikol melachto asher asa Vayevarech Elohim et yom hashvi'i Vayekadesh oto Kimo shavat mikol melachto asher bara Elohim lasot Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech avoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor veHanora, Eleon, Konei Shamayim Haaretz, Magen Avot V'Naro, Mechayim Etim B'Mamaro, Ha'el HaShadosh She'ein Kamohu, Ha'Meniach Le'amo, B'Yom Shabbat Kodsho. Ki v'ratza le'aniach lahem, Ki v'ratza le'aniach lahem, Lefanav rabot v'yira v'fachad, V'nodeh lishmo b'chol yom tamid, Me'ol habrachot. El ha'odot Adon ha'shalom Mekadesh ha'shabbat Umbarek sheri Umeniach mikdusha Le'amredu shnei oneg zecher Lemase Bereshit.
The top of page 48, our God and God of our ancestors, find favor in our Shabbat rest. Instill in us the holiness of your mitzvot, and let your Torah be our portion. Fill our lives with your goodness, and gladden us with your triumph. Cleanse our hearts so we might serve you faithfully, lovingly, and willingly, Adonai our God. Grant that we inherit your holy Shabbat, so that the people of Israel who hallow your name will always find rest on this day. Praise to you, Adonai, who hallows Shabbat. Amen.
Yehesh me'Rabba mevarach le'olam le'olam hayat barach
Yibarach v'yishtabach pa'yitron v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitan v'yitalal Shemini godeshah
Brichu
le'ela min kol megata v'shirata t'shvigata v'negrata damira me'alma v'imru amen Titkabal tzorvat honera Yisrael Kodam avahon v'yishmaya v'imru
Amen
Yehesh lamara b'mitshmaya V'chaim alinu v'yako Yisrael v'imru
Amen
Oseh shalom v'imramach V'yaseh shalom alinu v'yako Yisrael v'imru
For Shabbat is on page 49.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzalanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava u'v'ratzon hinchilanu, zikaron le'maseh bereshit, ki hu yom techilah le'mikra'ei kodesh, zecher letziat Mitzrayim, ki baru v'acharta me'otanu kinasa mikol ha'amim, v'shamat kodshecha me'ahava u'v'ratzon hinhaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat.
Amen. So it is at this time a little bit early for us to count the Omer, but today has been the 8th day of the Omer, which is 1 week and 1 day of the Omer, which means when it gets dark out tonight, you can count the one that comes after 8. And we'll turn now to Aleinu on page 51.
Aleinu l'shameach Adon hakol, latet gdula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu k'goyei haratzot, velo samanu k'mishpechot adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu kolim u'mishtachavim u'olim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu, shehu noteh shamayim meyoser haaretz, u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim iman, u'shchinatu zo b'gavei meromim, hu Eloheinu Elon, emet malkeinu emet zulato, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום להשבות אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת עינות עינות. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
You may be seated. We remember this week Frederick Erlbacher, Murray Lustigman, Anna Diamond, Edith Pohl, Francis Crone Fries, Sylvia Seaman, Sylvia Edelman, Mayor C. Cohn, Harry B. Diamond, Ruth Irene Brodkin, Mayor Miller, Helen Fate, Jetty Wagshall, Itzhak Kanner, Samuel H. Feinberg, Bernard Teichberg, Dora K. Selden, Leonard Morris, Alex Bucker, Avis Myers, Julius Rappaport, Mildred Green Booker, David Greenstein, Jerome Stephen Gross, Morris Sackett, William Weisskott, Oscar Algazer, Eva Marlin, Beverly Levine, Tilly Green, Minnie Sirota, Sid Yoltak, Don Weinshank, Florence Venier, Daniel Peck, Libby Kleinberger, Michael Phillips, Charles Stansky, Philip Naiman, Belle Goldman Hermer, Ruth Levine Domber, Diane Green Schneider, Annette Dresner, and Julius Roche. May their memories be a blessing. Those observing a yard site or in the time of mourning, say Kaddish on page 52. Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rava, v'alma divrach rutei v'amlech malchutei, b'chayachon v'yomachon v'chayei t'chol beit Yisrael, b'agala v'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevorach le'olam olamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal Shmei D'Kudsha B'richu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damaran b'alma v'yimru Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba min Shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav Yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. So just a couple, this week is no longer Pesach, and so we are getting back into the swing of things. Sunday we have our Jews in Unexpected Places, Minions at its regular time. Steve Wien has Talmud back. I've got coffee on Wednesday. Sisterhood has Israel's 75th program Wednesday night. I have Jews and Brews on Thursday. There's open casting call for the St. Pete's Got Talent on April 20. The program's April 23rd, so sign up yesterday as soon as possible so we can have the program. And then Monday night, Tuesday is Yom HaShoah, and so the Board of Rabbis has a program with Rosalind Frankel, who shares the inspiring true story of her award-winning book, Meant to Be, about her parents' triumph over tragedy as two unlikely survivors of the Second World War. And we do ask for registration. It's going to be at Congregation Beth Shalom in Clearwater, and that is Monday evening. Tuesday, there are programs at the Holocaust Museum. Tuesday night, I will be running, so at 5:30, I'll be at the Holocaust Museum, and then I'll be back here at 6:45 to teach my adult Bnai Mitzvah class. And then a week from Wednesday, April 26th, is our Yom HaAtzmaut Israel Bond event, which is, we've invited all the synagogues together. Our air conditioner wasn't ready, so we're going to another Bnei Israel. So we're going to go to Temple Bnei Israel, also in Clearwater, so you get familiar with Belcher Road. And that's Wednesday, April 26th. Celebrate Israel's 75th. And you get this Wednesday or next Wednesday if you want to dance with Janice. So we'll celebrate with Israeli dancing. Lots of good things. It's nice to be, Yontif was wonderful. Chag is amazing. It's nice to be able to do all the other things too. We'll conclude with Yigdal, page 53.
יגדל אלוהים חי וישתבח
נמצא בארץ מציאותו אחד אין יחיד כיכולו נעלם גם אין סוף לאחדותו אין לו דמות הגוף ואין הגוף לא נערוך אליו כדרשתו קדמו לכל דבר אשר נברא ראשון ואין ראשית לראשיתו הינו אדון עולם וכל האוצר יורק גדולתו מלכותו שפע נבואתו נתנו אל אנשי סגולתו ותפארתו לא קם בישראל כמשה הנביא ומביט את אמונתו תורת אמת נתן לעמו היה נביאו נאמן ביתו לא יחליף האל ולא ימיר דתו לעולמים לזולתו צופה ויודע סתרנו מביט לסוף דבר בקדמתו גומר לאיש חסד כמפעלו, נותן לרשע רע כרשעתו, ישלח לקצ'בים משיחנו, לפתור מקקי תשועתו.
מתים
חייל ברוב חסדו, ברוך היה שם תהילתו.
מתים
יחייל ברוב חסדו, ברוך היה שם תהילתו.
So with the counting of the Omer, there are two competing opinions on the status of the mitzvah. So one is that there is one mitzvah of saying the blessing of counting the Omer, and if you miss one day, you're out. There's the other opinion, which is that each of the 49 nights is its own commandment. And each night you have the opportunity to say the blessing or not say the blessing, whether you count it or not. Personally, I have the opinion that it is 49 separate mitzvahs, so therefore if you missed one, you're not out of the ball game, you just missed one. So I invite you to count the Omer with the bracha after dark tonight, and remember, it was 8. So, Shabbat Shalom. Have a wonderful night.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.